Yeah, man, so we back with Ariel again. Give him the Instagram one more time.
You can find me on Instagram at Ariel the Mermaid.
Now, on these type of topics like here, I want to be clear, man. With Trey Songz, who all the accusations, things that were said. Like I say, in a court of law, you innocent until proven guilty. A lot of niggas be in the comment section. Y'all know I drop a lot of content on the video. On the channel. So like a lot of people come in, they know what I'm gonna say sometime, and they hate when I do the disclaimers. I'm like, nah, bro. If you an artist or you somebody popping, you want to have somebody report responsibly on your name.
On your content, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On your name, your brand, everything like that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with being respectful. We live in a world where people don't care about having respect no more. And I wasn't raised like that. I was raised respect first. You feel me? You just walk in the room.
You get it.
You give respect. I go to somebody's house. I'm speaking to everybody in the house and all that type of shit. That's just the way a nigga was raised. So with this right here, the talks today started because of a No Jumper. Do you know who No Jumper is?
I don't.
Okay, that's the guy.
The guy who was doing that?
Who the video I showed. Okay, he has a podcast. He one of the popping top content creators. He in the big leagues of content creator for hip hop and just the culture in general. He interviews, most popular for interviewing rappers, you know what I'm saying, on his podcast. It seems like a laid back conversation when you go on there.
That's a vibe.
But he interviews strippers, all types of personalities, other people that do interviews, actors, just people who got a name, just like a Vlad TV. He like Vlad, but it's more of a laid back, different perspective. It's more of a conversation instead of an interrogation.
Ooh, okay, I like how you put that.
Yeah, like his is more of a conversation as opposed to interrogation.
Questioning you.
Yeah, and that's how I like to do my interviews too.
I was gonna say you real chill. I love coming on here.
Yeah, I like doing my laid back. So like No Jumper, I don't know why he doing this, but he likes to bring girls on there and let them tell their stories about people they've allegedly slept with or people they might have or they might not have. We don't know. But you have to take responsibility when you have that platform and you let somebody come on there and say it. And so that's what Trey Songz responded to today. And it was, yesterday he responded because it aired. It kind of aired. They did it a couple days ago, like last week maybe. I can't remember when they exactly did it. But he had the Selena Powell on there. She had said things about Trey Songz. She's the one that said that she done slept with like all these rappers. Yeah. She got on through DJ Academics doing the same thing. Yeah.
I actually enjoy her. I mean, she's very, pretty. She, for the most part is on her shit. I just don't like the way she conducts business. I don't like the way she gets her money. But other than that, like all in all, like me and her, we can go to the club, so you
she's like a turn up girl, but I remember she was going and saying things about like she slept with this rapper, that rapper, and then these niggas in relationships.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
kissing
saying?
and telling part is so overrated. Like, we grown.
And it's crazy because niggas will still go down there and mess with her knowing that she gonna do that, but then it makes her able to say, okay, well, I want to make something about this guy.
Yeah, like at the minute, we believe two of her stories. Yeah. She tell us two fake stories.
Exactly.
And so and that's kind of what you're saying, like with Trey Songz. It's like we don't know.
Like the cat stack situation and things like that where the girls is doing it for the clout. They like the new age superheads. Like, I'm going to do a tell-all book type shit. Yeah. So, the new tell-all book is just the new tell-all books are basically just getting interviewed about it.
Okay.
To me, you know what I'm saying? That's what the tell-all is now. Getting to the biggest platform and being able to tell my story on the biggest platforms, that's the tell-all shit now. So, I don't personally know any of these women, of course, but Selena Powell brought her homegirl on there, and the homegirl name, I fucking forgot. It's AJ on Instagram.
I think so, because
I can't remember her exact name, but she came on there and was like,
and told it up.
And said, I slept with, she said she was fucking one dude on a basketball team. They was at Dreas in Vegas. That's a nightclub, the after hour spot also too. You know what I'm saying? They got two clubs with her shit. They was in Dreas. And she was fucking one of the dudes that worked with the team. And then she said 7 of the other teammates came in and they all got ate up.
Yeah.
So this is,
she comfortably is talking about it.
So she's comfortable. So her being comfortable, and then she comes out and tells a story about Trey Songz basically holding her in the hotel room. And she's joking about it and laughing about it. And I don't think she went up there with that harmful intention. But the way she's telling this story is
very
like
intimidating or very defaming.
Yeah, because she was laughing and joking about like, oh, because she's a person.
She's okay.
Yeah, she even with the train, and she said she sucked every dude up and drunk everything. Like she said this, so she's clearly open with her sexuality, and you can't really offend her.
Right.
Which is cool. You know, if you're doing something you're ashamed of, you should quit doing it.
But on the other half, I mean,
but her laughing. Yeah, exactly. So when you start throwing the names out there now and you putting them out there like, oh, that nigga held me in the hotel room for like 5 or 6 hours and wouldn't let me leave. He was holding my phone in the bathroom. Like if I leave, he gonna drop it in the toilet or the bathtub and this and this and that. So she said she went up to go use the restroom and the nigga basically told her to get in the tub. So she did it and she said he peed on me. And I was like, damn. So just to say like, this sounds like he's forcing you into doing this shit. So that's just not a good look for him and putting it out like that. So that's my whole thing. Even with no jumper, you can't do that on your platform if it's not finna be like.
If it's not for sure. If it's not a confirmed situation.
Or if they're not finna take legal action in that type of tone, you know, but some of these platforms are there just for clicks. I'm a fan of No Jumper. I don't agree with everything he do, but I respect content creators. I respect the hard work. This shit is like a 60, 70 hour a job week if you do this to the high level. You know what I'm saying? If you really own it. Of course, his shit might be more funner and simpler because he has a team and he big and he can see all the results, but I know what it takes to get there. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to get to that. But that's why I respect all the content creators, even if I don't agree with everything they do.
To get to where
I respect it though, and I like some of his. I like a lot of his content. I watch it. I'm tapped in. I fuck with the content. So just seeing that on that platform, it's like, damn, he not even there to defend himself with this story.
Right.
And academics had just told him about this shit like 2 weeks ago. They had a face off and got into it. So now, you know, it made Breakfast Club today, and I agree with Charlamagne said. These allegations and these things sound like they don't need to be put out for the public opinion if there's no legal action already being taken, because Keke Palmer came out and spoke out. Now you know more about
Trey Songz? On Trey. So that's two accusations, you know, back to back, or within the same time frame. And so if one is lesser of a situation, or the girl didn't feel too much threatened by it, but she's just throwing it out there, you know, these accusations can lead to further, you know, incidents.
Selena Powell said she had an incident with Trey Songz
as well.
So the two at the table, then Keke Palmer, then there was another girl who said that Trey Songz had got pushed up on her in like a pool house at a house party and kissed on her or some shit. Or
so with this being like a rumor has it, I mean, with Trey being a man, you being a man, do you feel like if any of this is true, from the lesser extent to the extreme, do you feel like him as a man is approaching these ladies, for multiple women to be coming out and speaking on his sexual aggressiveness? Is that something that you find okay? I mean, how do you feel about that?
See, like me, it's like, man, you can't. I would never, because that shit don't feel player to me. I don't force women to do nothing they don't want to do. Never have I overly touched women before? Possibly, maybe. Like on some like touched her. She might have told me to stop, but it's like a friendly stop. Right.
And that's not you're not taking it further. You're not keeping no one hostage.
If a girl get aggressive and say, "Nigga, stop," oh, I'm done.
That's it.
Now with this, where I'm at now, you damn near got to like really let me know you want a nigga to get the work in, because I'm like, I'm not finna risk that shit now. Like, hell no, like I don't want that on my name.
Well, and then with these women also being like really beautiful OnlyFans women and things, Trey may have assumed that they like this, or that, you know, until she says stop, that everything he's doing is okay. But so you can't, you know, that may be weird, or it may be a fetish, but until that lady, until that woman put her foot down, or until I'm not saying that oh, for instance, the way you dress should be allowed for you to be touched on or something.
No.
But women do need to take accountability for some of the actions that take place in certain places or situations, because here you are, you know that you clout chase, you know you fuck celebrities and basketball players for fame and for clout. Yeah. So you walking into a situation with Trey Songz, not being his girl, not being not being there to do anything but fuck.
Yeah.
You kind of have to take what was given. Like if he wants to pee on you, or if he wants to keep you there for more hours than you expected, that's not. I don't think it should be taken out of content, just due to the fact that just yesterday you was on an OnlyFans with someone else. Now today you're at my condo. So the extreme,
and that can be looked at either way, because if he's holding your stuff and telling you can't go, and then you really feel like you stuck there, no girl should feel like she's stuck there.
Most definitely, I agree.
No girl should feel like she's doing anything that she don't want to do. She was okay with the peeing, so that's what makes it look like it really happened, because she was so joking of it, and she's an open sexual person. Like, she letting it be known, I'm very sexual. Like, that's what she's saying. Like, I get my rocks off, and she only like 22 or some shit.
But I think that's also another grounds for her. Just because she's willing to have sex and get freaky, her consent is always still needed.
Exactly. That's what any woman. That's what I was gonna say. And then as far as Keke Palmer, they was saying some shit about she didn't want to be recorded during their encounter, and he wanted to record her. Got aggressive. She said she hid in the closet. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, bro. Like, if a girl gotta hide from me, go, because I'm falling off. Like, if a girl, like, even with me now, if a girl let's say I'm kissing on a woman, and a woman tell me stop, and then I keep kissing on her, and she be like, no, stop, I'm done. I don't want it. I'm turned off now. Like,
how do you find attraction into someone scared from you?
Or telling me to stop. It's like, okay, I lost it. I'm not even turned up no more. We done. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Now, I don't know about this situation, but like I said, it's all alleged at this point, because I haven't seen no documents filed. Maybe they out there. Selena Powell did say that she had took a rape kit that she took, but does that mean that he raped her?
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It has to go there, and we have to see. She's saying that I'm sticking by my story, and then the girls even said on there, there's a lot of girls who say he do this.
But also in that video, if you guys out there have seen it, is she was like, girl, tell them the story. Say his name. So with her already having encounters with Trey Songz, and then having Keke have encounters with him, you don't know if her friend was really telling a truthful story, or if she's putting bits and pieces from everyone else's story and saying she was there too. Because again, if her friend, is just as supportive of her other friend sucking dick and doing this, who knows if it's really. And
I'll be honest, them two, whatever. Like, them two at that table, they up here fucking up niggas' lives. They get niggas in bullshit. Whatever they got going on, they living a fun life. Now, the other white lady, I don't know her name, the white young lady, I can't remember her name right now. And then Keke Palmer, that's some deep shit. Like, them two.
Those are some accusations that you kind of have to
like,
nigga, Trey Songz,
like, bro, man, them two got to get cleared up. Dog got to. I don't know. I didn't see nowhere that Keke Palmer was suing or anything like that. I think,
and doing his.
I haven't heard anything. This was his response to everything. He said, he posted the documents in the DMs for Selena Powell saying she lied. He said, I usually stay quiet on this, but I feel that in many ways, the movement to fight for the women who actually have suffered harassment and abuse on various levels has been hijacked by those who find it convenient for themselves to come up as they seek to destroy someone's life. Then he said, y'all remember Jane Doe claimed I sexually assaulted her in Miami? She wants me to pay for her therapy and the rest of her school because of all the trauma she's been through. Please read. And he basically put up the DMs. Y'all go to his Twitter. It's long as fuck. Don't want to really read all that, but then he said, you will choose to believe what you want. I've been focusing my energy and time on good things, and I know the devil wants my soul more than ever. I'm going to keep my head high and push forward. If you holding me down in these moments, I appreciate that. Now, I'll be honest with Trey. When you start saying you will choose to believe what you want and the devil...
You start trying to like manipulate the crowd.
Yeah,
you know that those are words. Those are prime words of manipulation.
Yeah, bro.
And deceit.
I just gotta be honest, and I fuck with Trey Songz the long way. It's just
Me too.
He probably didn't do none of this, but I just know that whenever you get in some shit, don't bring God into it, dog. Like just make your statement, hey man, we working, man. I ain't on none of that shit. Just answer direct, keep it solid. When you start making it too deep and all these, like, nah, man. It just don't look organic. You know what I'm saying? It look like you had a plan.
Yeah.
So Keke Palmer actually said something too, and I'll go with
the same scenario.
She said, always be strong enough to stand in your truth, because guess who got you? God, I love y'all.
Let's just say with Keke, I haven't really heard of her being in a relationship or a public relationship. I haven't seen her with a celebrity relationship, you know, or of some sort. So her being the person who she is in the industry doesn't scream clout chasing, doesn't scream.
Nah. She don't get.
She doesn't scream like she wants attention. So with her, you know, even saying just something so subliminal, which is, you know, stay true to your faith. I feel like, or stay true to your truth, is that hits home to a lot of people, because the truth is one of the hardest things to express, is because, you know. In one day, the truth could sound so chaotic that lying is easier, and so I just feel like that. In situations like that, just always stay truthful.
And I never saw this. I don't know how I missed this. This was January 23rd.
Yeah, this was a while ago.
Yeah, she said after Keke Palmer accuses Trey Songz of sexual intimidation after she allegedly didn't authorize her cameo in a music video. When it comes to Trey Songz, Keke Palmer isn't menacing words. The Scream Queens actress and singer took to Instagram on Saturday, slamming the R&B artist for including her cameo in the music video when she allegedly did not authorize its use. The music video question is Trey Songz and Fabulous remix to Travis Scott and Young Thug Pick Up the Phone, which was released on YouTube yesterday. In a lengthy message, Palmer accuses Trey, real name Tremaine Alden Neverson, of using food, alcohol, and a little sexual intimidation to coerce her. I don't know why I can't say that word right. But her into appearing the visual project. This was preposterous. How am I in this video, Trey? After you found me in a closet hiding because I was afraid of any more conflict. Palmer writes, literally. My last option was to hide because you all would not listen when I said I did not want to be in the video the first time. She continues, just because you give someone food and alcohol and throw in a little sexual intimidation doesn't mean they will buckle. Yet you still disrespected me as a young woman whom you've known since she was 12. Oh, shit. You still defied my wishes and turned and show your lack of respect for a brand that took me 14 years to build and put me in the video against my wishes. Palmer then claimed Songz and his production team secretly filmed her during the music video shoot. In the video, the 23-year-old briefly appears sitting on a couch taking selfies on her phone. Her likeness also appears in the track lyrics as Mike and Angel raps. I palm her pussy like Keke, like Keke, like Keke. Come on, bro, I clearly said no and you said okay. Yet I was being secretly filmed when you told me, let me just show you the idea. Wow, this is what I'm referring to in my previous post. This is sexism and misogyny I referred to.